Wait for it. Hello Spurs fans, it's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here. I hope you're doing well. The only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I'd like to begin my stream as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land, I was going to say Yassarian, the Walamategel people of the Eora Nation. I mean, Yassarians welcome as well. Walamategel people of the Eora Nation. I'd like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and future, and acknowledge that sovereignty, as of last stream, still not been ceded. It still always was and always shall be Aboriginal land. How are we all going, folks? Oh, there's not many people watching, but that's all right. We will keep going. I might just have to fade in and out a bit. I'm finding it hard to get a lock on. I'm excited about this weekend's football, man. I'm excited. Thankfully, Aston Villa are at least playing us on Tuesday, not playing Liverpool Tuesday morning. Time zones, I know it might be Monday in England or whatever, it's Tuesday here. So if they were playing before us and they got the 3 points, then it'd be a bit of a fizzer. But it's still up for grabs, fourth place. Not Champions League, fourth place. That's the way I call it. So I ain't got a lot for you this evening. Just thought I'd pop on and do a stream. Tell you what, though, if you want a movie tip, I saw Godzilla Minus Zero. Brilliant. Brilliant film. Loved it. Loved it. I think it's one of the better Godzilla films, actually. I like Shin Godzilla from a few years ago, but this was better. Well, both good, though. I'm a sucker for Godzilla. Anyway, let's see. Let's have a look at the comments, eh? Now, I didn't get my act together before Ian put in his first message. So I'll have to read that out old schooly. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ian. Hope you're well and having a great, warm, sunny day. Well, at the moment, it is here. 6:54 p.m. on Saturday. The mighty Darlington FC fans have raised over 72,000 since last Monday for next season's budget for running the club. I mean, this is a shame, isn't it? Well, at least you're getting there, man. Click that. There we go. The club target is 175,000 by the end of the month. All donations will be welcome. All details are on Darlington FC's website. Come on, Darlo. Darlo till I die. Let's make it happen. Let's bail out. Let's bail out one of the little fellas. Isn't it appalling? I mean, you know, we've got footballers that earn that every week. You think someone somewhere put it's the way football is, isn't it? Trickle down economics. Bloody hell. Well, I hope you're well on the way there, Ian. That's a good sign, isn't it? By the end of the month, though. Oh, God. Well, you got 2/3 of a month through. Hopefully you'll get there, man. Marpin Prasai. G'day, Paul. G'day, Marpin. Psychedelic talk show is back. Well, talk show. I think talk show implies more than one person sometimes. I like doing this by myself, mainly, as you may have spotted. Because the software I'm using, it's hard to have people on. I'll do it very occasionally on the other one, but this is my home now. Everyone else does that. They're better at it than me anyway. Oh, hang on. What's going on with the rugby league? I forgot about that. Harper Lee says, hi Paul, watching the Panthers versus Doggies. Well, tuning in today. I better check up. I haven't been following it too closely. I'm just having a look when the Dragons are playing. So Dolphins, Sea Eagles, okay. Dolphins won that one. Panthers are ahead. Oh, Yassarian won't be here if I'm here for longer than an hour because the Eels are playing the Broncos. The Parramatta Eels, or as I call them, the Eels. Where's the Dragons? We got Rabbitohs. A bottom of the table clash. So where's the Broncos now? 8th place. Dragons 13th. Rabbitohs are having a shocking season so far. It's amazing how, Amazing how things turn around so quick in sport sometimes. Ian Barron. Oi, oi, Hotspur Hippie, do you ever find any money in your famous beard? No, just bits of curry, rice, the odd kookaburra pops out from time to time. No, not to be. It's not a money beard. Hey, here we go. Yusarian. Evening, Paul Hippies. I'd like to also acknowledge our non-Indigenous allies, supporting our aim of achieving self-determination. Thanks very much, man. How to raise Fakray? Well, let's make it happen. I mean, God, the clowns that are running the joint at the moment. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Always a pleasure, Yusarian. Ian Barron, Hotspur Hippie, thanks, much appreciated. Not many people read my messages out. Oh, every little helps. There might be some, rich person round the corner that bumps into my channel. Hasn't happened yet because I would have had like a $10 million super chat. But, a couple of quid for darlings, and that's a good cause, isn't it? Mike Messiah, Paul, what do you think is the main cause of our downfall? Why aren't we the elite club anymore like of the 60s and 70s era? We should be in the same brackets as of Liverpool, Manchester United and Madrid. That's a good question. It all, for me, started a little bit with the Richardsons, but not so much. It was more Irving Scholar who bought Tottenham probably 1982, I'm guessing 1982, 1983. And he was really one of the first football club owners that saw it as a business. What business? How can we monetize the shit out of everything? And so what he did was he, under Tottenham Hotspur PLC, diversified. We bought Hummel UK and this and that. He was like the proto Daniel Levy, really. And that's when we started. I could see we started becoming a selling club. Slowly at first, and it picked up pace. And then he pretty much almost bankrupted the club, and then Alan Sugar, so he kind of took the money out of the club, and Alan Sugar took the heart out of the club. A terrible chairman by any measure at all. Disgusting, loathsome human being. And then Levy took over, and that's where we are now. So it's been a few decades in the making, man. Early 80s was when it started, because we were good up till then, We had a bit of an Indian summer in the early 90s, but then it just went to cack. But, see, my theory is, because you're right, we're not quite as big as those three clubs you mentioned, because they are huge, but we're up there, we're up there. And that's what I think is the thing that could save Tottenham, is because our fan base is huge. It is one of the biggest fan bases in the world. And in my mind, our ownership has always kept us down since Irving Scholar. Whereas other clubs have been fortunate to have owners that just give them loads of money. And, small, tiny little village clubs like Chelsea and Manchester City have become very, very successful, despite having not as many fans. So that's the way I see it anyway. But to me, it means that, there's enough of us. There's always more of us than them, always more of us than them. And I don't know what the answer is, because the only solution to getting rid of Levy is someone's got to buy him out, which means him and his family for about, 10, 20, 30 generations in the future will be rich. Hey, we won. Here we go, future music, man. G'day. Good morning, good evening, my brothers of the Spur. Sounds pretty flash, doesn't it? Brothers of the Spur. What else is going on here? I'm feeling good about Burnley. I haven't seen an Ange Postecoglou press conference drop yet. I've seen a Vincent. I haven't watched it, but I know Vincent Kompany's done one. And from what I gathered, he looked in good spirits, But they're going down, aren't they? Let's face it. They're going down. We're going to send them down, which is nice. Oh, Marpin, press conference will be released today. Yeah, it's coming out funny old times, and then they've got that old antiquated system of the embargoed bit just to let the Free Street meathead hacks get a jump on everyone else. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Actually, something I wouldn't mind seeing at Tottenham, which Celtic were doing, where they'd have, as well as, what was that? As well as having press conferences for journalists, they also had press conferences for YouTubers. So you could ask questions, and that was pretty cool. And Ange used to perform brilliantly in those as well. I like to see those. I'm not saying for me to take part, but it's some sort of fan engagement, and I'd like to see a bit more of that instead of the gatekeepers being journalists, which a lot of them are just useless. Here we go. Oh, you're sorry. And how's the Dreamo-meter tracking these days, Pauls? Well, it's still erroneously saying, I think, 70 points. So I cocked it up somewhere, but it's close. It's reasonably close, Is that my daughter back? She just went out and got some food. Hello? Or maybe she's gone out to get some food. The Dreamo-meter will be back. It'll be back and revamped, and I'll be more careful because next year's the year, man. Next year's the year. Does it unfortunately validate the anti-Ange sentiments of some? I think they're a minority. I'm really starting to feel it's more of a minority and a small minority. They're just very shouty and don't know what they're talking about, basically. I really don't care either way. I mean, all in regardless. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, no, the Dreamo-meter definitely will be back next year. I'll think of some fancier graphics or something for it, As long as I don't start phasing in and out of this existence. Ooh. Marpin Presai, Burnley are fighting for their life and we are for European spots. I take comfort in that they're bottom of the table or, near enough. So we should beat them. But it comes down to intensity, like you're saying, fighting, fight. Fight is the word, man. You're right. If they want it more than us, they've got a chance. If we want it more than them, they've got no chance. So, we'll see how we go. Looking forward to it. Oh, really? Really? Future music? I wonder why I'm supposed to be checking this. Let's have a look. Let's log on. All right. Let's have a look at Predict the football! There it is. So we've got... I suppose you want to do the week. Oh, no, okay. Is it still... Oh, it's the first week, first month anyway. So there we go. All right. So after 2 exciting weeks where I forgot to put in the tips for 1 week. So if you double my points, I'd be up to 14 as well. That's just science. So there is no spoon is number one. Who is that? Who's changed their name? Who's changed their name to that? Who is Neo? Oh, well, don't matter because Future Music's in the silver medal position at number 2. Well done, Future Music. Dirty Sanchez, number 3. Jose, 4 and Brizeagle, 5. And I'm 7. Let's have a look at the season so far. Remember, Oh, it's a new entrant. Ah, that's why. They've just joined in the last few weeks. Okay. Oh, God, they're a bit of a decent tipper. So both There Is No Spoon and Peter Mac have been playing longer than I set up the competition. So we might have to do some mathematical jiggery pokery on that. But then we got Martin, Future Music at number 4. Dirty Sanchez at number 5. And I'm sadly 17th. What a shame, eh? Have I talked about it enough? Future music, just to show that again. Future music is in second place. Well done, Future Music. Well done. All right, it's enough of that. I think the main issue with Levy is just don't care about how much money they make. I think they do care very much how much money they make, but whenever the manager picks up a specific target, they want this player, he always goes for a cheap alternative. That has been past. That's what he's definitely been doing in the past. We'll see if it's changed. I think it's changed a bit, but we will see what happens in the summer. Mike Brassard, we won't improve our squad and this will let us down. Well, get us relegated. We're so far off being relegated, man. So far off. Paul, will you be disappointed if we don't win a trophy next season? You know. What happens, doesn't it? I'll have the excitement of starting off in probably 4 competitions. And it's how long I can keep that excitement going for the season. And if I get to the last few weeks, like this year, I got to, I'd say, before we started our run of losses, I was still up for it. I mean, I'm still up for it, but, you know, I'm looking forward to next year now. Mark in. Hey, how are you, my good man? I'm tickety-boo, sunshine. Tickety-boo. All well and good here. All well and good. All well and good. Oh, just noticed my beard's knocking against my microphone. I'm just going to have a look at the old Premier League table. Is it working? Yeah, it is working. So there's the state of play before the weekend's matches. Aston Villa 7 points ahead of us. We've got a game in hand. So we've got another 3 games, so it's a maximum of 9 points. 69 points is our maximum total now. If Aston Villa get 2 points, they've probably got Champions League. Unless we win each of our last remaining games on an average of 3-0, which would be nice. And I guess if Aston Villa get only 2 points, it means they've lost a game. So it might be a bit less. So there's hope. There's hope, even if they get 2 points. If we smash the hell out of Burnley, Manchester City and Sheffield United, we're all right. But if we only get 6 points, it's all over. It's all over. So we need to beat Manchester City. We need to beat Manchester City. I'm not having any of this. I want to beat them anyway. I want to beat them anyway. I'm not having this. Oh, I don't want Arsenal to win the league. I'm not having that. Bugger that. Paul, when do you expect to win Tottenham to win a trophy? Next year. Next year. Simple. Next year. Paul Nichols, the young fellow at Plymouth, doing really well. Why don't we give somebody Shanks to go? Is that which one is it? Is it who's out there? Ashley Phillips and is it Alfie Devine out there? Alfie Devine. Or is it Troy Parrott? If only Derek was here. If only Derek from Plymouth Argyle was here. Then we'd know the answer, wouldn't we? But besides, I guess today I'm the only one in your chat. Well, it's the same old crap I do, whether it's one person or 50 people, man. Don't matter. Mark in, I just finished watching your video from a few hours ago. The Villa goalkeeper got injured. Ooh, during the game. And they've not won since. Hang on. Is that right? Is that right? Hang on a minute. Do. Uh, is that a few weeks ago? Well, they're on a bad run. What's their last two results? How come? It was Brighton, wasn't it? So Brighton, and they drew with rubbish Chelsea, who were getting all excited, reckoning they're going to be playing good football. No chance, Chelsea. No chance. Lockman Yunus Eugene. Apologies if I've got that name wrong. Oh, everyone, big up. Hashtag Levy out. Why not? Akuma THFC. Big up, Paul from West Yorkshire. West Yorkshire. Brain's not working. Because I was in Sheffield, which is South Yorkshire. So if I went up a bit, that'd be Leeds. And then I'd have to hang a left. No idea. No idea. That's what 30 years in Australia does to you. But hello, man. Right, so I can't stand happy faces of those bastards. I didn't really need to beat that one out, did I? If Arsenal wins against United, then no way would I want to win to City. No, our season is done anyway. When we should have won, they didn't, so it's over. Nah, don't care. I want to win games of football. It's all I want to do, man. Win games of football. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Why do I care if Arsenal win the league? What do I care? What they think or say? What you know? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's what? Like, do you think if we win the league, they're suddenly going to turn around and say, "Oh, well done, Tottenham Hotspur, well done"? Of course they're not. Just as when they win the league, I'm sure during the course of next season, I'll get Arsenal, the odd Arsenal twat coming in here and trying to have a banter, and I'll just make them look silly. Easy. Don't worry about it. Mojo Bag. Hello, man. Is that Stan Laurel? You know what? I was watching, a couple of years ago, I was watching that Steve Coogan film, Stan and Ollie. It was a good film, actually. And one of my daughters came in and she said, "Well, what are you watching?" I said, "Oh, Stan and Ollie. It's about Laurel and Hardy." "Who's that then?" And I just thought, I failed as a father. That my kids don't even know who Laurel and Hardy is. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Blame the parents. Regards HH from a Bantam. Not chicken inside one. I don't know. Redback Spider. Hello, man. Looking forward to the silly season to see how many of the hangers-on get cut. That's what we want. Bit of that. Drive off into the sunset. That's it. Bye-bye. I saw a headline that said 7 players, dude. There's headlines saying, I've seen 7. I saw that one today, 7. There was one the other day that was 8. There was one, I think, that was Daily Express, which was 12. I mean, pick a number, man. Pick a number. I saw a headline that said 7 players to go plus Basuma and Richie if the money is right. Okay, well, that takes it up to 9. Oh, it's going to be all mystifying, isn't it? Ashley Phillips. Oh, so Ashley Phillips is doing well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But I do think Divine, yeah, Alfie Divine, it is Alfie. Because I was thinking Troy Parrott, but Troy Parrott's somewhere else, isn't he? Oh, Halifax. Oh. Yeah, my old mental map of the UK, it's a bit frayed around the edges, man. Bit frayed. Oh, everyone's coming in now. Hello. I should schedule these things, but I can't be asked. I can't be asked. I know people do that, but I just like to sit down and get going, you know. Mark N. Burnley will have to come at us in case they have a chance of surviving on the last day. Well, come on then. Come on then, Burnley. Come on, you reckon you're hard? We'll see about that. 5-2 earlier in the year at their place. Doesn't bode well for them. Harper Lee, agree, Paul. If it's not my team winning a title, I don't care who wins the title. It don't matter, does it? It really doesn't matter. If it's Liverpool, Man City, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like you say, if we haven't won it, if we win it, that's the only thing I care about, whether we win it or not. That's it. And I can put up with all the pygmy-brained, stunted imagination jibes from all the Arsenal fans. It's just going to be predictable. No trophies in terms of... Oh, who cares, man? Muppets. Andrew Mazzoli. Hey, hippie. Andrew from Melbourne. Hello there, man. Do you think the remnants of other players bought by other managers have an effect on their game mentality? Yeah, well, probably. I haven't heard it put like that before, Andrew, but we do have some sort of a mentality issue at Tottenham at the moment. It's clear. It's happened quite a few years, not so much 2 years ago, but it happened last year and before that. I mean, what generally happens is a manager will come in, the players will play well for a bit, and then something will happen. I don't know. So this year, we had that good run, then we had the injuries, which was disruption. But all things being equal, you'd kind of expect when the players come back, we'd be doing that again. But we haven't quite been doing that. There's been flashes of it, but we haven't been doing that. And I don't know. I can't put my finger on the cause. They don't, maybe it's because it don't matter. I don't know. But Ange is on top of it. Ange will sort all that stuff out. We won't be getting that anymore. But it certainly doesn't help having a squad made up with players from 5 different managers. So we got Poch. Don't know if Nuno really made any. No, he came in after. So Poch, Mourinho, Conte, Mason, because he was manager when we permanently signed Kulusevski. And now Ange, so it's 5 managers. I'm going to count that because, Kulu was too much of an overlap to count as an Ange signing in my head anyway. Future Music, whoever wins the league thoroughly deserves it. That's what it boils down to, isn't it? And I will skite them anyway, but the league table doesn't lie. We had our chance to scupper them, and we didn't take the chance. So there we go. 2 wrongs, 1 make a right. If we lost to Man City to balance it out. Lockman, I'll just call you Lockman if that's okay, man. Or should I call you Jin? Royale going to AC to win the Serie A. Is that? That'd be right. Oh dear. Have they discovered that he's a good centre forward or something because he's a crap fullback? Marvin Prasad, what's your say on Bayer Leverkusen? They've had a very good season, man. Now they've made history with 49 games unbeaten run. Is that right? I think play fantastic football. Football sticks like glue at their feet. Don't seem to lose it at all. Okay. I haven't really watched them play much. So, Okay, Alfie Devine. Yeah, I like Alfie Devine. I was almost surprised we loaned him out, but it's like because I only saw him in the friendlies, I guess. But he didn't look too out of place. So look, if we don't pull our socks up in the transfer window, we can expect some of these kids to play, I think. Whoops. Harper Lee. Players bought under Ange will have remnants of their time at other clubs and managers is not something special for Spurs players under previous managers. Okay. I think Adrian was asking something else. Oh, here's Mr. M. Morning, sir. Morning. How are we all going? Actually, I've just noticed something because this button here, It makes this all go red and swirly and yellow. I'll add a third filter in there to do a green one as well. That'll be all right. Make it a bit raster for no real reason, just because it looks cool. Rob64R. Hello from Sydney, Sydney. Oh, hello. Down the road. Support us in 77. That's the... Well, I'm a year before you, I think. But it's the same vintage, man. Okay, cool, man. Are you going to Melbourne? I'm going to Melbourne. Can't wait. Giannis Rubilis. Big up, Paul. Apparently, if you hit the notification bell, it doesn't matter when you stream. Coincidence? I think not. Didn't have the... it's too late for it. Coincidence? I think not. There we go. Well, you can always hit the notification bell to know when it is. But I know when you do that, see, when you schedule it, it gives you a little bing half an hour before. I think, I never use it myself when I'm looking at other people. I just see who's live usually. I'm all right. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Oh, here we go. Stabbing a manager in the back. What's wrong with Jacques? Jacques Santini. Didn't he win us a cup? No, that was Juan Ramos, wasn't it? Yeah. Santini out. The fans are split. Will Santini be here next year or not? Eugene. Is that right, Eugene? No worries, man. Easy peasy. Mark in. If we add the last 4 games split over 4 months, hang on. We know what's happening here, don't we? Get on it, Paul. Mark in as a stat. If we had the last 4 games split over 4 months, right? Okay, I'm with you am I with you so far? Okay, right. So you're saying space them out. Right. Okay, right. Over 4 months, there would not be as big a deal over... That's not a stat. It's an opinion. I've pressed the wrong button. There would not be a big deal made over the losses. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. It's just because they're in a clump. Yes. We never win at Liverpool or Chelsea, and Newcastle away is an odd fixture. Yeah. I think that's fair enough. It compounds it, you know. A season is 38 games, you know, and it's the whole 38 games. I agree. I think though, however, the performances in all those 3 games, it wasn't great, was it, man? It wasn't great. Arsenal, I thought we did a lot better, but not well enough, unfortunately, because we can't get the ball in the net at the moment. Right beside, we seem to have a lot of odd fixture. Add Wolves too. Wolves just got the money on us this year. Rob64R, you're thinking about going to Melbourne? Okie dokie. Yeah, well, it's only, 12 days away or something, isn't it? 12 days, bloody hell. Mark in, looking forward to seeing the Lucas kid we have from Sweden next season. There's a bit of... I've seen some hype about him and the Croatian kid, who I can't remember his name now. What's the Croatian... Dobro kid. Super. Croatian defender. Tottenham. Vuskovic. Yes. I'm seeing him getting a little bit of hype as well. So yeah, you never know, man. You never know. Eugene, we have to get together for a show one of these days. Yeah. Oh well, you know, I don't really do that sort of thing on this channel, man. But you know, I pop around places from time to time. I'm working flat out at the moment as well, so I can have enough money to enjoy myself in Melbourne. It's a bit borderline at the moment, to be honest. I'm not using that to scrounge for money, because even if I got super chats today, I don't get that money until the 23rd of June. So that's not why I'm saying that. I think I've seen. Yeah, no, I have seen you, man. I think I've seen you. I've seen you a bit. Yeah. Around the traps, Eugene. Of course, yes. Now you say that, I know you are. How long are we going? Cool, we've been going 40 minutes. It's pretty good, eh? I'll just see how the debate panel's going, because we're asking them, should we lose against Manchester City on purpose? Nah, still no answer. Still, they haven't. I'm a bit disappointed with the old debate sister stream. They don't really seem to resolve many issues, I must admit. Fairly disappointing. Martin Presire, Paul, do you know Adrian Strocker? I know of him. Yeah. Well, I'm sort of familiar with a few people around the traps. I mean, I don't really, I don't go out having beers with any of them, There's not like some YouTubers club that we all hang out in. That defender, Vuskovic, is 7 foot tall. He's not even 18. I know he's a monster, isn't he? A monster. So it should be good. Oh, okay, Eugene, you're one of us. We should not lose on purpose. Okay, all right. Okay, that's one for the goodies. But I don't think we'll win. That's a fair enough YouTube. Sorry, I was reading the next comment there. Yeah. I hope we win. I just hope we win. It'd be great. Martin Presire, YouTubers Club. Nah, there's no such thing. No such thing. Oh. There we go. Akuma THFC, we need to win against City. Yeah, it'd be nice. Because, say first day of the next season we're playing Manchester City. I want to have a bit of psychological. I'll take any psychological advantage I can get. Anything. So I'll have it. If we go there like all that, it's not going to be any good, is it? Like Precise using emojis. I don't know what they are. I don't understand emojis. Always play to win. That's it, man. That's it.
Where's my trophy?
I'm not a trained chihuahua, mate. But just for you.
Where's my trophy? We haven't won a trophy in 30 years or something. I don't know.
Where's my trophy?
The aim should be to win everything. That's right, man. That's it. But it's frustrating, this one, because this is one of those things I'd often say, well, how can you be a fan and say that? But I actually know, not on YouTube, but friends of mine that live in London, and a couple of them want to lose against Manchester City, and I can't say, you're not a fan, because I know they bloody well are. Just, horrible. Woo Riders DG, hello, man. They haven't caught up with you yet, I hope. They haven't caught up with you. Whoop. Watch out, Derek. Watch out. They're on their way. Martin Pasai, what's your say on this flag, Paul? I think it's probably the coolest country flag in the world, man. Because everyone else went all rectangle, didn't they? Not Nepal. 2 triangles. That's what we're doing. Was it the only one that's... I'm going to go on a tangent here. Non-rectangular flags. Only 3. Oh, okay. 3 are not well, this is according to this thing I've just looked at here, so it could be bollocks, couldn't it? So, Switzerland. Switzerland and Vatican City, which is the smallest state on Earth. Not the most diverse electorate either. They both have square-shaped flags. But Nepal is the only country in the world with a non-quadrilateral flag. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it. Oh, why don't other countries do that? Make the place a bit more interesting, wouldn't it? Jazz it up. I mean, maybe we need to get more marketeers, you know, the scourge of capitalism, to design some strange shaped flags. Here we go. Three-legged dog. Hi, Paul. What do you think of the coverage of Optus Sport? I don't like the commentators, man. Maybe I'm split with the coverage of the Aussie rules and ARL, but I find it very average. Yeah, it is a bit, man. Oh, they got some good people. I mean, I like Mark Schwarzer. I don't really watch much of the, you know, the build-up and all that. I basically just watch Tottenham play. And they always seem to have, as the co-commentator, and I don't know who it is, I haven't been bothered to look it up, but he's so anti-Spurs, man. Everything that we do, he's just horrible, man. Horrible. Shouldn't be on. He's probably an ex-Arsenal player. I don't know who he is, though. DYT2. Hello, man. Fox Sports was better back in the day. Yeah, I use KO. I'm subscribed to KO yet this year because I haven't been watching much of Formula One. I used to mainly use KO for Formula One and a bit of rugby league, but I haven't used it much since. Well, I haven't used KO since. I really just Optus Sports for me at the moment. That's all right. The bummer about Optus Sports though is that its streaming is awful. It's so intensive. So like on my laptop that I'm streaming from, if I try and watch Optus, their coverage of the game while I'm streaming, my PC just can't handle it. Whereas if I go to one of the streams, it's perfect. So when I'm watching Optus, I end up having to watch it on my phone or another device, which is a bit of a pain. So their technology is awful. Their technology has been awful since day one. I remember it was a couple of World Cups ago where they basically had to hand it back to free-to-air broadcasters because their infrastructure couldn't handle it. You couldn't actually watch any games. It was frustrating as hell. And I don't know if it's really improved that much. I think it's still only 720p as well, the picture, not 1080p. Martin Presai, Optus streams are too slow. Yeah, I usually prefer TNT Sports. Oh, okay. Sky Sport. Yeah, they avoid Optus, man, for coverage of the Premier League to watch when Tottenham play. Yeah. It's pretty lousy. How long are we going? 48 minutes. Oh, can I drag it out another 12 minutes? Ooh, we'll have to see. Don't know. Might have to get the guitar out. Wait for a comment to come up. I'll just play the intro. Right, there's a comment. Hey. Here we go. Whew. Martin Presai. Our country presidents and Daniel Levy are quite similar. Not in appearance, but by nature, they're all clever and shady and also want to fill their pockets. That's the same with all world leaders, man. They're all like that. What, billionaires and leaders, they're all the bloody same, man. Where did they get their money from? They got it from us. This is a Hotspur Hippie. It's not the Hotspur bloody Piers Morgan or Andrew Bolt or what's an American dickhead? Tucker Carlson. It's Hotspur Hippie. It's this. Janus Rubulus. Cooking dinner. Oh, you're cooking dinner. Nice one, man. Peace and love, man. That's what it's all about. See? We got our heads screwed on. We don't need people telling us what to do. We were all right. We're cool. All you got to do is just not be a dickhead. Live and let live. Don't be a dick. It's not hard, is it? Kuma THFC, what made you move from Australia to the UK? It was in 1995. And I thought, you know what? I'll have a working holiday in Australia. And that's what I did. And, you know, get a job, do all that sort of stuff for a bit. Live the, the corporate middle class life. And then I was, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So here we are. I'm going to have to start playing again. Oh, no, it's all right. Good. There we go. I'll keep it here just in case. I don't know what I'm going to play. It's a bass guitar. You see, I don't play songs. Right and precise. I love this channel, and chat with Paul just refreshes me up. Ah, that's cool, man. That's cool. What? Still no comments? Ah, fingers are going sloppy. Oh, we got some comments. There we go. Mark Versailles, play any of Chaz and Dave's? No, I don't play songs, man. I just sort of just bugger around on it, you know. Play that funky music. That would be a good riff to know, actually. I didn't know. How does the Sugar Hill Gang go? Hang on, I'll just see if I can play. I've got it so I can hear it and you can't at the moment. Oh. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. There we go. We got some comments. Paul Weller. Nice, but that's all right, man. Mark Preside. Paul, can you slap? No. Anyone that slaps a bass should be sent to prison for the rest of their natural lives. I can't stand bass slap. Horrible. Horrible. It's just bloody Seinfeld. Ugh, makes my skin crawl. Hate it. If I shut my eyes, it could be Hendrix. Yeah, well, thanks, man. Oh, man, you're not the first to say that. Oh, yeah, Spurs women in the final. Unfortunately, the game's on. There's I think the women kick off half an hour after the men, which is such a... Because I'll probably watch the women's game afterwards, but if there were separate times, I would have done a watch-along for it. Oh, look, if we're 5-0 against Burnley, down against Burnley, I might flip it over. But what are the times? Because maybe I could do the last... Which one starts... If the women start after the men, there we go. Hang on. Let's have a look. Tottenham. No one can stop them. We're going to do it like we did last year. 12 a.m. So the men kick off at 10 a.m. And the women kick off 11:30. Hang on. Sunday. Hang on. Whoa. I'm getting my... What's today? It's Friday, isn't it? Is it Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. So tomorrow... Oh, it's so confusing, this, man. So Sunday at 12 a.m. So that's tomorrow midnight, right? Because day changes at midnight. So, okay, all right. You've probably all figured this out. You're way ahead of me, folks. So maybe it's the next day, is it? It's the next day. Oh, well, cool. It is the next day. Oh, I might do a watch along. I'll see how I feel. I've got to do a load of work, but I'd like to be able to do that. Nice, Paul. Thank you very much. Martin Pasai. I learned how to play Ain't No Pleasing You bass lines. Oh, yeah. That's a good song. Good song. Another one, but that's now. I was trying to do Sugar Hill Gang. Redback Spider, definitely not a Mark King. It's just. And every time he was on TV, they'd always say, he's insured his hands for £1 million. And I'm thinking, God. Give me £1 million, I'll chop them off. Mark M. Can't see Ange being sacked when Levy has put a game in Australia. Yeah, see, I'm kind of banking on that a bit as well, man. I'm banking on that a bit. That's time and money. He's not going to want to lose. Yeah, man, he's not going to do it afterwards. Women's game is the next day. Okay, all right. Good. DYT2. Do you follow the A-League? Not really, man. Not really. The only league I follow in Australia is New South Wales Division 2, because that's where my local team, Gleysville Ride Magic, play. And I keep meaning to go and see. Oh, there's a game on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Where's that? Oh, it's in Prospect. That's bloody miles away. I keep missing the home fixtures. But Gleysville are not having a good year this year. Oh, we're bottom of the table. I won't look at that. No, the A-League, man, it's not what the old NSL was, man. That was fun. And when the A-League started, it was all right, but it's just no, it's a lack of history or whatever. I don't know. There's a bit of, from what I know from football coaches I've talked to from time to time, is there's a bit of cronyism in the A-League as well. But what I think would make Australian football soccer, I'll call it soccer, and if you don't like it, I think when the national second division comes in, and if they do the promotion relegation, I think that could make it quite exciting in this country, because you've got the old teams coming back then, and then everyone's got something to play for, which will make it a lot better, a lot more competitive. Yeah, I know. It took me a while to figure it out, because I forgot days change at midnight, don't they? So, what can you do? Amateur. All right, folks. Well, maybe that'll do us. What do you reckon? If by the time I finish my announcements. Second. A few people watching. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for people doing some comments and stuff. Keep me going. Here we go. Game over. Yeah, no worries, man. Well, if you've clicked like and subscribe, thank you very much for doing that. If you've given it a big old thumbs down, thanks as well, because that still counts as a YouTube engagement. Money in my pocket, that is. Thanks very much for not liking it. And if you've watched it afterwards, I hope it's been a bit of a tickle for you, distracted you away from 2024. So until next time, folks, I'll just say peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs.